Yashala Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yashar Allah. Call Holoyim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Haraka Kodash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwath that's keeping the faith and the works. Y'all keep at it. This your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Right? This flesh has an expiration date. Right? Though scripture tells us not everybody will meet that fate, this flesh has an expiration date. Right? And the explanation of how, or the process of life and death, right, is simple, but, people make it complicated due to different philosophies. But at the end of the day, it's real simplistic, man. You live and you die, right, according to the flesh, but according to the spirit, you live, right, because we're more than just what we see every day. We're more than just this world. We are spirits and bodies, not bodies and spirits. I brought this point out quite a few times, and it's a reason why I'm bringing out what I'm bringing out now. So if you know me and you're watching these videos, you know me personally and you know what's going on, then take heed. Right? It's a time to be born and a time to die. Right? Let me go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto power who gave it. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, all is vanity. Now, why is everything vanity? Right? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, when you was on this earth, you did the will of the Lord. In your mind, you perceived that the things that you were doing were in your hands. You thought that the righteousness that you put out in this world, or the wickedness that you put out in this world, was of you, but ultimately it was not, because it all comes from the Lord. All right. Let me see if I can find this precept. Let me see. What am I looking for? 28? Maybe 28. Nope, I don't think it's there. Matter of fact, let me see. Whew. Maybe I need to be more specific on what I'm looking for. Proverbs 20:24. So it was in Proverbs 20. All right, Proverbs 20:24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Right? So it's not in us as it pertains to, the moves that we make. It's not in us to dictate, how we're going to walk this walk. we feel as though it's in us, but it's not. Um, it's all of the Lord. Proverbs 16:1. The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue are from the Lord. So the thoughts that enter into your head, your thoughts dictate your movement, right? It all comes from the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, in verse 8, when it says vanity of vanity, said the preacher, all is vanity, because it's all in the Lord, right? The dust, this body has an expiration date while it's on this earth. However, the Lord has you on this earth, you have no choice but to live that, right? And once your body is done doing the tasks that it was sent down on this earth to do, then you go back up to the Father. Your spirit goes back up to the Father, and you obtain a new vessel and repeat the process, right? Because that's the cycle of life and death. Second Ezra, I'm not gonna make this long. I don't plan on making this long. Lord will is the Lord's will. Right. Second Ezra chapter 14 and verse 34 says, therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding. All right, so get that you have control over a thing out your mind. Yes, this ideas come into your head, decisions are made. You have a brain, you have a conscience, but at the end of the day, it's all of the Lord. So subdue your own understanding as it pertains to that, and reform your hearts. Get your mind right. Understand who your Creator is. Right? Ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. For after death shall the judgment come. Right? So when you die, your spirit goes back up to the Father. You get judged. Right? And that judgment comes whether you are righteous or whether you are unrighteous. Right? For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared, whether or not you are a righteous individual or an unrighteous individual. The judgment of you will be seen on this earth. If you are a righteous individual, when you come back down in this earth, then you're going to do righteous things. You're going to seek the Lord while he may be found. You're gonna take heed to the word of the Lord. You're gonna listen to the warnings of the prophets. Right? You're gonna study to show thyself approved. Right? You're gonna faithfully hit them highways and hedges. If you're a man, you're gonna faithfully hit them highways and hedges, which is a faithful work. Right? If you're a female, you're gonna do what females or righteous females do. Or if not, on the opposite end, if you are an ungodly individual, then you're gonna operate just like the world, and you ain't gonna see nothing wrong with it. Right? So vanity of vanity, all this vanity, all this vain. Us thinking that we got a say-so in things is ridiculous, man. Because it's all in the hands of the Lord. If you can grasp that concept, life would yield you a little bit more understanding as it pertains to your trials and tribulations and the good times. Because you'll understand, if you are a righteous individual, then you're going to go through hard times. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 2, when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. If you are a wicked individual, then 9 times out of 10, this world ain't going to be too bad for you. All right? Scripture tells us, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. So you're a wicked individual, you're not really going to, you may see oppression, but what you receive on the tail end of that, whether that be funds from your job, attention from women, adoration from your peers, whatever, it's going to take away that anger that you're supposed to have because of the oppression that your people have received at the hands of the heathens. You're not even going to really understand the heathen, right? If you are of the wicked, but if you are of the righteous stock, then that oppression is going to make you mad, and it's not going to make you go sin. Scripture tells us to, be angry, but sin not. It's going to make you dig further into understanding of the word to get an understanding of the situation. Understand that, okay, the Lord got us here. All right? And the Lord got us here for a reason, so let's find out the reason. Let's go do these works. All right? Let's do these works and suffer. right? Patience. The scripture tells us, in your patience possess you your soul, right? So let's go through these things and seek out the Lord, get that understanding, live as righteous as we can, and repeat the cycle, right? So I end with that, man. Yeah, like I said, little short, little 1-2 about, you know, a little understanding of how life works. And like I said, if you know me and you know what's really going on in my life right now, you'll understand why I made this video epistle. And if you have ears to hear and you just heard the precepts that came out, you really understand why this video epistle was made. Because man's goings are of the Lord. The preparations in the heart and man and the answer of the tongue are from the Lord. Shalom, Yashala.